So another thing that I thought I could show you, remind you of what we did, is the seated sun salutations. So again, this can be done sitting in a chair, this can be done sitting on the floor. So what you'll do, and obviously I want you to do this however feels right for you and your body day to day. So we're going to inhale, I'm going to take the arms up to wherever feels comfortable, and then we're going to bring them in. We'll bring them back down, bringing them round, using the breath. And then do that 3 times. And then this time, now either you can interlace the fingers, or if that doesn't feel right, you can take one palm over the other. And we'll come into seated cat-cows. So what that means is we're going to press the hands away from us. We're going to round through the back. So maybe if I sit sideways, it's a little more obvious, except I'm wearing a massive jumper. So we take one hand over the other, we press it out, I'm going to round through the back, and I'm going to let my head go. Then I'm going to bring hands towards my chest, I'm going to lengthen, still grounding into my sit bones, and I'm going to repeat that a few times. Finding that flexion in the upper back. For you, that might be quite a lot. For me, that's very small, because I don't have a lot of movement there. So take that a few times in your own breath. And when you come back to the centre, maybe that 3rd or 4th time, you're going to release the hands back down. We're going to inhale, again, take the arms up, bring it around, that nice forward motion. Maybe we'll bring the fingertips to touch. We'll come into a side stretch here. So we're going to take one hand down, either onto the side of the chair or onto the floor, depending on where you are. You might be in bed. I quite like doing this in bed, sitting in bed. And then for you, you might have your hand here, you might have it here, you might have it in all kinds of places. You notice where you feel is the right spot for you today. So we're going to plant the palm or come onto fingertips. I want you to lean over and really focus on finding length in the side body here. So actually in the physical side body. You don't have to come very far, you just have to really notice that you're not collapsing, you're long but you're stretching. Take the gaze up and down, and then using a whole body movement, we'll come out. We'll take that on the other side. So again, finding that movement, and then dropping the hand down, and choosing where you are. Maybe that's here for this side, perhaps it's here. So whatever we're doing, we want to find length through the side of the body. Take the gaze up, down, and then coming out and back to centre. Take the hands onto the knees and make some circles with the hips, starting to find some movement, one direction and the other. So maybe exhaling as you come forward, inhaling as you come back. Take that a few more times. And then coming back to centre, to neutral. And we'll finish the sun salutation off by coming through and then coming into a twist. So we'll take one hand down onto one knee, the other onto the chair, onto the hip or onto the floor. We'll take the gaze round, thinking about that nice twist, like a tea towel twisting. So the upper body going to the right or the left, the lower body going in the opposite direction, just a fraction. Taking 3 or so breaths here. And coming back to centre, taking that one more time on the other side. coming back to centre. And then perhaps to finish, you'd like to move with the shoulders and the rest of the body and work on those teacup hands. Again, this is free movement, somatic movement, self-sensing. So just play around with some movement here, getting the spine, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, everything, the neck, whatever, moving. And then come back to centre. And you're ready to begin the rest of the practice.